This conference will now be recorded.
Okay. So just a recap, guys. Let's log into our org and what we have discussed in our previous class. What we have discussed? Custom fields and the different data types we have seen, and standard fields in a custom object we have discussed, and also tab label name, how it is displayed, I explained already. And what are the things we have discussed, guys?
Differences between standard object and custom object.
Different buttons. Okay, so different buttons on record. Okay, that we have discussed. And delete, if you delete a record, how many days so it will be available in a Salesforce system? Here
15 days.
15 days. Okay, and after 15 days, so it will be deleted from your org, and but that will be available for 1 or 2 months or 3 months in Salesforce servers, backend servers. Okay, same way, so you can delete custom fields and custom objects also. Okay, and that we have seen a complete picture about the custom object. And what is the difference between the custom field and a standard field? __ C. With that we can identify whether it is a custom field or a standard field. And next, standard fields we cannot delete it. Custom fields we can delete it. Okay, and we cannot modify label names for standard fields except one field. Okay, and we can modify label names and API names for custom fields. Okay, now what is the standard field on a custom object that we can modify label name? What is the standard field? Tell me, guys. Name field, right answer. Okay,
Owner.
this is the field where you can modify label name. And what are the standard fields on a custom object? Now tell me. 4 fields are there. What are those?
Modified by owner and
Name or created by last modified.
Last modified by, okay, name field. So these 4 are standard fields on a custom object, and you cannot change created by and last modified by, but you can change owner and student name values on this record. Nice. Next, I explained about the difference between custom object and standard object also. Now what is the standard object? Custom object we already explained. So user can create an object generally called a custom object. But what is standard object and who creates this?
That can created by Salesforce.
Remember, I am not asking about the definition. I don't. So always follow definitions, mug up butty kind of things. Okay, remember, I'm a practical person and you should be practical, and you should change your thought process like mug up kind of things. Okay, now tell me, what is a standard object?
We can't change anything that standard fields.
Standard object, generally who creates that standard object?
Salesforce.
Exactly. So Salesforce created objects by default called standard objects. Okay. So many objects are there, standard objects. So where I can see standard objects, where I can see, I'm not asking the tabs, I'm asking standard objects, navigation.
Build.
Go to setup and you can see that
Setup.
on the left side.
We can see on the left side.
Okay.
Build.
Next, build.
Customize.
Right answer. Customize.
Customize.
Leads.
Not only leads, all these are standard objects only.
All are there.
All are standard objects only. Okay, except very few, but all are standard objects only. Just remember like that for time being. Okay. Lead is one of the standard objects. Lead and account, contacts, notes, supports, all these are standard objects only. Next, And have you started working on my assignment, which I have given, like create records on standard object? So, and also another assignment, 2 assignments are there. You should start working on that one also. Okay, next. Okay, and I explained about standard object fields. Standard fields are there, custom fields are there, different sections are there in the standard object also. That we have already seen. Very nice. Okay, and we have discussed one point. What is the difference between the standard object and the custom object? Tell me now. Standard things, whatever it may be, you can't delete it. So can you delete objects? Can we delete standard object? Say yes or no?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No.
No.
If it is a standard, you can't delete it. If it is given by SalesForce, you can't delete it. You can't do it. Okay. So can't delete
And we
standard,
can't do any changes in it.
but custom objects
We can delete.
We can delete and edit also.
We can delete and edit. Yeah.
next.
For standard objects, API name is same as field name.
Same.
What is the
API
API
name.
name for standard object? Tell me. What is the API name for standard object? Take any standard object.
Same as field name, sir.
Field same. Yes.
No, there is no underscore C. This is what, right? Standard object.
Yes, sir.
So
There is no
standard object will not append with.
Yeah.
Can I show you?
Underscore.
Field name.
But
But
custom object is
Will append
appended.
with underscore.
append with underscore C.
That's okay. Next, any other things you have identified? The view will be different.
View
Okay,
also
that
different,
you-
sir.
Yeah, that just note it down. That is, these are the main things, guys. Standard object means you can't, delete it. That you can do. Okay, no problem. Right answer. Now let me give one object name.
Daddy, how can you?
Tell me, what is this object? A standard object or a custom object? This is the API name.
Standard object.
Is it
Standard
custom?
object, sir.
Standard object, right answer. How can you say it is a standard object? Can you tell me?
There is no underscore C.
Right answer. There is no underscore C. Okay. Is there any other way to check this object? Tell me.
Yes, sir. Field name is same as.
What is field name? Why you are going field name? I'm asking object this one. Why you are going to field? This is object, not
Appending.
a field. Okay. So one solution is what? Solution one. No underscore C. So like that I identified. So what is the second solution? To check whether it is a standard object or custom object. How to identify? You need to use your common sense.
We need
Someone
to
has-
search in quick find search, quick
Where I need
search,
to search? Where I need to search?
quick search.
Here.
Yes.
That is one more answer. So you can see under customize it is there. Okay. Otherwise, so what you can do is you can go to first custom objects. Where custom objects? Go here. Okay. Click on all objects. And how many are there? Only one. Whether opportunity is available in custom object? No. So then that means it is not a custom object. And next. So directly either you can search it. Okay. Otherwise you can go to customize. Okay. And here you can search it. Opportunity is not there, right? So opportunities is there. Plural label is there. Okay. Plural label. So we can click on it. So then this is called that standard object, opportunity object. Okay, like that you can identify. That is a solution 2. Okay, solution 2 means you need to go to custom objects, check whether this is a custom object or not. Otherwise, then you go to standard object navigation. Okay, here is the navigation for standard object. Check whether your object is available or not here in all this. Okay, that is the way. Nice. Now, tell me, do you have any questions with standard objects, standard fields, custom objects, custom fields till now? Are we good?
Sir, I have a doubt.
Yeah, ask.
Sir, we are good at all these things, but you told previous class we can create another user for a custom object. We can change standard fields in custom objects.
You can change values, owner value for standard object. That's what, right? Standard field I told.
Yes, sir. You told just.
That's you are reminding me, right? How to create a user. That's a reminder, not a question. Yeah.
No, yeah, sir. That's not a question.
Yeah. Any other questions? Okay. Nice. Next, tabs. We will see. Don't worry. Tabs. What is how many type of tabs are there? Again here, standard tabs and custom tabs. Two are there. One is the standard tabs and second one is the custom tabs. So custom tabs means custom object tabs. Generally, you have created so tabs, right? These are called custom object tabs. Students and like that. Okay. Instead of saying custom means custom and standard object tabs. Along with different tabs are there like VF tabs, lightning tabs. That we will see during that time, not now. For now, just we need to discuss only about these two things. So that is enough. Standard object tabs. Let's see. I know I created only the student tab. Okay. So how? Go to tabs and click on tabs and custom object tabs I created like that. Okay. Next. But who created these standard tabs? And along with that one, so many other standard tabs also there. Okay. Just click on plus symbol. And here, what is this tab? All tabs. View is what? All tabs view. That means all these are tabs only. Okay, these are all tabs. Who created? SalesForce created these tabs. Okay, SalesForce created these tabs, not you. Called standard object tabs. These are standard object tabs. And sales application tabs. If I want to change here itself, you can see sales application. So this is a sales application. And this, what are the tabs are there? Those tabs will be displayed over here also. Okay, and service application tabs. If you want to see, you can see, no problem. Like that, all tabs. But if you want to change, means you should go to customize my tabs only. There is no other way. Okay, so standard tabs, standard object tabs are created by SalesForce. Now, next question is. Can I delete? Okay, can I delete standard object tabs? Answer is no, you can't delete it. Okay, the answer is no, you can't delete it. Custom object tab, can I delete? The answer is yes, you can delete it. How? You need to go to setup, go to tabs, click on, and here, so custom object tabs, edit and delete button is there, so you can delete here. Okay, yes, you can delete it. Now that is done. Object tabs are completed. Now the question is, so I deleted object and I undeleted it again. Okay, then what will happen to tab?
Sir,
Custom
tab
object
will be not restored.
Custom objects, we can delete it. Now tell me the question. So that is the question. What is your answer?
The tab will be not restored, sir. We have to go like a manual again, sir.
Again, we have to create. No. Okay. So then what will happen to tab?
But records will not be deleted, but tab.
Exactly. We cannot restore. So the tab. We need to create it again. Okay. But records cannot be deleted.
Yes, sir.
Will be restored. That's it. Okay. Right answer. Next. So tabs completed, object completed, custom standard objects completed, all are completed, right? Next, go to pick list fields. Next is what? Pick list field. Okay. The remaining things I will tell you. And next, user record creation. And next, currency. Next, we will see all these. Okay, we will see all this for today class. So first pick list field. Let's go to pick list field. So what is the pick list field here? Where is the pick list? Pick list. Not a multi.
Joined code.
Where is the pick list field, guys, which I have created? Yeah, course name.
Course name.
Okay. Yes. So now my requirement is, suppose, what is our project? Our project is what? Oxford, institute project. Okay, institute project. So industry is educational industry, and your client is what? Oxford World Class Institute. That is your client, and your developers are admins. You are implementing your application, and you are Accenture employees. Think in that way. Just given that example. Okay, and now what happened as per the business? One second, one more thing. Okay, let's see. So now, so let's see here, where is the pick list? Course name. Okay, now salesforce.com, as of now they are using this word, salesforce.com, business people. So from next month onwards, or from, yeah, only 2 days left, right? From next month onwards or next release onwards, okay, they don't want to see salesforce.com. Instead of that one, so they want to change with SFDC. Okay, what is the requirement? Business wants SFDC instead salesforce.com. That's it. Here they want to see SFDC and they don't want to see salesforce.com. So what you can do? So for that one, that is the requirement. Are we clear about the requirement, guys? Tell me.
Yes. Yes.
And wherever salesforce.com is there and they want to replace with SFDC. They want to replace with SFDC. Now check. So Revati, salesforce.com and salesforce.com course name joined. Okay. Next. And Pujita also joined for salesforce.com. Okay. And Janaf, Pujita and Revati both joined for salesforce.com. Think in that, like that in real time. So for Oxford Institute, so many customers are there, called students, right? So for all those students, already existing students, and the course name is what? Salesforce.com is already there on the record. Now they want to replace the existing records or new values. So with SFDC, instead of Salesforce.com, they want to replace with SFDC for existing records as well as for new records. Okay, for existing records as well as for new records. That's it. Now how to do? So where the pick list is added, guys. This pick list value is added where? On the course name field. So you should go to field first. Okay, and what is the copy the label name and just click on it. Okay, and here you can see pick list values. Here whatever value is there, that's what you are viewing. Okay, you are viewing what? Salesforce.com, and this is the API name is for code purpose. And I told one point that is for pick list values underscore will not be there. Okay, remember. Next, Salesforce.com, they want to change with SFDC. Okay, if I change here, what will happen? Directly I can go here, I can change the label name. If I change, okay, for the existing records the data is not changed, but for the new records it will be changed. Okay, so if I change like this, for existing records the data will not be changed, but for new records the data will be changed. But what is my requirement? For existing records also I want to change Salesforce.com with SFDC. Okay, now how? It is not a solution. Now the solution is step by step. Step 1, create a new pick list value. Okay, name it as SFDC. New pick list value, you can give label name SFDC. Next, okay, replace, go to old value, Salesforce.com pick list value, and replace this with above SFDC. That's it. Okay, that's it, guys. Only 2 steps you can remember. Main 2 steps. First, to create. So business wants how? SFDC, right? Create a new pick list value with SFDC. So create new with SFDC. Save it. Oh, duplicate values are not allowed. That's what, right? Let's see. API name. So I will change the label name. You don't worry. Okay, SFDC, SFDC. Next. Okay, next what I want to do is, so edit this one. Let's try to change the label name, not an API name. Okay, now see here, I have changed only label name, but API name so is unique and you cannot so add the same API name which is already existing. So existing API name should not be added to new so API name. Next, so first step is completed. You have created a new pick list value. Done. Next, go to this field. What I told, go to Salesforce.com value and replace it. So go here and replace it. That's what, right? Okay. So you can go back here. Okay. Go to the field. Where is the field? Course name, right? Here you can see replace. Okay. Now if you click on the replace, you can see here. What is this one? Value changing from, that means old value. So new value. Bottom is new value. Here is existing value. So what is the old value? What is the old value? Copy exact old value, pick list value. Okay. And what is the new value? You can select new value, what? SFDC. Okay. That's it. That means what? On existing records, if Salesforce.com is there, that will be replaced with SFDC. That will be replaced with SFDC. And what is this one? Replace all blank values. That means, suppose, take one example, one more here, Chandra. What is this value? Course name. It is a blank value. Okay, it is a blank value. So if I select this one, so that blank value also will be added with SFDC. Okay, the blank value also will be added with SFDC. That is the meaning of this one. Now it will also be added with SFDC. Okay, like that, if any blank values are there, that you want to add with SFDC, you can add. Okay, like that. But as per, remember, in a real time, you cannot do like that. So blank value means, so it should be a blank. As per business, they have not added. So that values you don't add like that, you don't select like that. Okay, so that will impact on the business in real time. So done. Next, just click on the replace. Here, what is this one? Existing value, and you want to change with a new pick list value. That's it. So this will only for replace will be used. So only for to replace existing values with new value. That's it. Replace. Oh, sorry. Do I need to add this one? API name. Where is the field, guys? Pick list value cannot be replaced with the same value. Replace. The pick list value that you are trying to replace doesn't exist for the pick list. It is there, right? Refresh. Why it is throwing that error? Is it? It should not happen like that, guys. Okay. Let me select Python. Select. Just check it. Maybe some other reason it is not. Oh, might be because of the .com. We are getting that issue, guys. Okay. So what I can do is edit it and remove .com. Okay. Save it. Okay. Save with salesforce.com. Let's go to update all the records, guys. Let's update all the records. Let's see here. Okay, Salesforce. So I'm just changing a little bit in the requirement. In sub.com, I am removing. It is not taking. It's okay. I want to change Salesforce pick list value with a new value SFDC. That's it. Okay. I want to change. So go back. Go to the field again, replace button on the course name field, click on it. So what is the existing value? Salesforce is the existing value, and you can change Salesforce existing value with a new value called SFDC. Okay, with SFDC change. That's it. Replace. What is this? Is it? Okay. Let me check now. Now try to save it. Might be it is taking API name. Okay. Let's see. Yes. Okay. The problem is what it is taking API name, not a label name there. And even I tried with the API name also previously, but it didn't work. Why? Because both names are changed. That is the problem. Okay. So previously I tried SFDC by giving SFDC. Here changing with SFDC. Because both names are the same, that's what they are throwing error. That's why what happened, I have changed API name also with Salesforce only. Okay, I have changed API name with Salesforce and then changed with SFDC. That is done, guys. Now you can go here, refresh. What it is taking? SFDC. Okay, and here also what it is taking? SFDC. Old Salesforce values are replaced with SFDC. Okay, old Salesforce values are replaced with now a new value SFDC. Okay, that's called replace. Generally, replace will be used to replace the existing pick list values with new pick list values. During that time, you might get so these kind of issues in real time also, but you need to check thoroughly. Okay, any questions here with replace?
ఎస్ సార్ ఇప్పుడు మనం
Yeah.
రీప్లేస్ చేసాం కదా, ఇప్పుడు మనం కొత్త రికార్డ్ క్రియేట్ చేస్తే ఈ సేల్స్ ఫోర్స్ అనేది ఉంటుందా డ్రాప్ డౌన్ లో?
అది కూడా చెప్పాలి, థర్డ్ పాయింట్ వస్తుంది. సో ఇలా రికార్డ్ క్రియేట్ చేసినప్పుడు నీకు సేల్స్ ఫోర్స్ కూడా వస్తుంది. సేల్స్ ఫోర్స్ వస్తే ఎస్ఎఫ్డిసి వస్తుంది. సో నెక్స్ట్ నువ్వేం చేయాలి, ఈ సేల్స్ ఫోర్స్ ఏం చేయాలి,
డియాక్టివేట్.
మన సేల్స్ ఫోర్స్ హైడ్ చేయాలి కదా,
అవసరం లేదు, వాడట్లేదు కదా, అది డియాక్టివేట్ చేయాలి.
ఓకే,
సో both anything you can delete it or deactivate it, so that is your wish. Okay, so but till here clear or not for existing records replacing?
yeah, clear
Everyone, okay. The next step, so the Salesforce is already available, right? The third step you need to do while creating this one, they don't want to see Salesforce, instead they want to see SFDC. Okay, so what they can do is, I mean, no, you are a developer and you need to either deactivate or delete it. Okay, better to deactivate, so that if you want in future, if you want to replace with, you can just replace, activate and replace it. Okay, so click on this one, that's it, you deactivated. In future, if you want to activate it and replace again this one with this one also, that you can do later, not a problem. That is your wish. Okay, and in real time you can see so many inactive pick list values in so many objects. Now you go here, just refresh this page. Okay, now click on course name and you can check Salesforce will not be available. Okay, so what is the third step? Either deactivate or
delete.
That's it. Old one, not a new one. Clear? Next, so that's all about pick list. So replace, guys. Next is what? User record. So creation. What is this? User record, right? Okay. Next I told, right? User record creation, owner field. You can see here. So change, if you change as of now, so only like this are there, only Mohan is there, that's why. So you can't see other business users now. Okay, now you have a requirement. So for different business users, you need to create records for different business users. Okay, you need to create user record. Let's see how to create user record. So user is what object again? User is the API name. Think in that way. So is it a standard object or is it a custom object?
Standard, I think.
It is a standard object. Okay, user is a standard object, and there you need to create records. So go to setup, but the navigation will be different. So you can search, go to customize, and you can see here whether user is there or not. Can you see plural label user? Click on fields like that. This is what? User object. So user object fields, you can create a custom fields also on the user object from here. So as I said, it is a standard object. Nice. Next, one more thing you need to observe for standard objects. Okay, for standard object, if I want to create records, where I can create it by clicking on the tabs. Okay, whether it is a standard object or whether it is a custom object, how to create a records from the tabs only you can create records. Okay, now but for user object it is quite different. for user object. So you cannot, I mean, Salesforce has not created a tab like that. Okay, it is quite different. So where you can create records for user object, search for users, or otherwise go to manage users. Either search for users or go to manage users. Expand this one, and can you see here users? These are called user records. Okay, these are called user records. So these are all records only. Here it is creating as a records, but the navigation and the view is quite different. That's it. But it is a record. We can say it as a record. But there is no tab for user object like standard objects. And you need to go to this link and click on it. That's it. These are all 4 records. Okay. These are 4 records. And I mean to say 4 users. I mean to say 4 human beings, or you can say it as. Next. So I want to create a user record. Okay. So create a user record for one of the business user. So take it as a receptionist. Okay. Give name like Monica, right? Your receptionist Monica with name. For Monica, I need to create. So she is going to use this application, Salesforce application. So I need to create user for Monica for time being. Okay. Let's create. You need to click on new button. Okay. Here, so forget about role. Okay. This is separate topic. User license, again separate topic. User license I told, right? I mean editions I told, right? So it is a quite different. Again, this is separate topic. This is separate. These 3 are separate topics. But blindly, what you can do is click on this one. Okay, click on this one. Select Salesforce. What you need to select? Salesforce you can select. Okay, select profile, last one, system or standard user profile. That's it. Okay, or system administration, don't worry. So you two guys, please select these 2. Remember, by seeing my video you can select it, and don't understand this one. Don't try to understand. These are separate topics. During the time of permissions and settings and sharings and settings, at that time I will explain all these things in a clear, I mean in a clear manner. Just Salesforce and that's it. And now give names. Monica, give any name or Monica. Next, email. I'm just giving my email, guys. Okay, I am just giving my email. And username. Nickname, give any nickname. That's it. And the title, company, what is Oxford, right? Old class. Like that, give it. And that's it. Departments or departments, divisions, if anything is there. Okay, you can give. That's it. And address. Okay, and time zone. You can see language. Okay, and you can, by default it is clicked. So generate a new password. That means what? So to this email a link will be given, right? If you click on that link, so the new password you can reset it. That is the meaning of that. Okay, you can see that one. Click on save button. That's it. Now to this email a link will be there and you can reset that link. So let's open. Okay, Gmail. So you can see here verify email address. When you are creating a new Salesforce account, during that time you have received, right? Same way here also you can receive it. Verify account, right? So copy hyperlink and open so a different browser. Okay, open a different browser. There I will show you.
This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so now, so I copied that URL and pasted in this browser, and the link will be generated. This password link is generated because on that record I have selected forget password. So that link checkbox, that is the reason you are getting this checkbox, right? That I have selected generate a new password. That is the reason I am getting this page. If you don't click on this checkbox during that, I mean by default it will be checked. If you uncheck it, and what you can do is you cannot get this reset password. Okay, remember that one. And give password, set a password. Where city you have what? Give any name. Change password. Okay, that's it. Now think in that way. I am the developer, so I logged into the same account. Okay, I logged into the same account, and so Monica is a reception and business user. She also logged into same account, same org, and both are working on the same account. And she logged into here, and she can see so lightning view. Okay, let's move her to classic view. Okay, that's it. She can view like this. So let's see whether she can view student records or not. See here. And as a developer, I have created, see here, student records, right? That can be viewed by Monica also. Okay, student records I have created, right? These records are viewed by Monica because she has the permission. So click on go button and she can see all the records which are created by. Okay, these records who created? Me only created. Now, okay, so Monica is viewing that record. That means what? Database, server, and everything is same. Arg means, so that means, see here. What is this meaning? Two users are logged into same account means, the meaning is, let me explain this one. If it is a offline training, if you go to institute, so 30 members are sitting in a single room, and can you share everything? That means whatever your teacher is teaching, so that you can listen. And in that room water bottles are there, anyone can share. In that room AC is there, anyone can share. And also in that room, okay, any board is there, projector is there, everyone can see. That means what? If all people are living in a single room, they can share everything equally, right? Same way. So here also they are one arc means one account means one storage kind of thing. Think in that way, one storage kind of thing. Okay, and Monica user, different other users, all are logged into same storage kind of thing. That means everyone can see every other's records also if they have a permission like that. Okay, permissions we will see later. Simply you can understand, oh, all data, okay, can be viewed by all other users also. That is the meaning of single account, single org. Clear? Suppose.
Sir, I have doubt one.
You might get a little bit confusion. I know. Yeah.
మౌనిక యూజర్ అకౌంట్ లో ఉన్నారు కదండి, దాంట్లో అంటే జస్ట్ మేబీ స్మాల్ డౌట్ దట్ అక్కడ న్యూ స్టూడెంట్ అని డిస్ప్లే అయింది, బట్ మన ఫస్ట్ అకౌంట్ లో ఏమో న్యూ అని డిస్ప్లే అవుతుంది. అంటే ఐ మీన్ లైక్
ఇక్కడ నేనేం క్లిక్ చేశాను పర్లేదు, ఇక్కడ నేనేం క్లిక్ చేశాను గో బటన్ క్లిక్ చేస్తే ఇది వచ్చింది, అవునా? సో ఇక్కడ కూడా మీరు గో బటన్ క్లిక్ చేయండి, స్క్రీన్ సేమ్ స్క్రీన్స్ సేమ్ కలర్ వస్తుంది, అవునా?
ఓకే 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 ఓకే
సేమ్ ఆర్గ్ మీన్స్ వాట్ ఎవర్ ఐ యామ్ వ్యూయింగ్ అదర్ యూజర్స్ ఆల్సో కెన్ వ్యూ.
ఓకే, ఒక
రూమ్ లో అందరు వెళ్తే ప్రొజెక్టర్ మీద ఏదైతే డిస్ప్లే చేస్తున్నారో అందరూ ఒకటే చూస్తారు, ఒక్కొక్కరికి ఒక రకంగా కనబడదు కదా. ఒక ట్రైనింగ్
అర్థమైందండి.
అర్థమైందా? ఇప్పుడు మీరు సో 30+ మెంబర్స్, నా ట్రైనింగ్ పెట్టినారు, నేను ఏ స్క్రీన్ చూపిస్తాను అందరికి అదే స్క్రీన్ కనబడిద్దా లేదా?
అవునండి, అవునండి.
అవునా కాదా?
Yes,
కూడా
yes.
ఎంతే అనమాట. ఇద్దరు యూజర్లు లాగిన్ అయ్యారు, ఇద్దరికి ఒకటే డేటా కనబడిద్ది, కొత్తదేం కనబడదు.
ఓకే,
స్టోరేజ్ ఒకటే.
ఓకే,
క్లియరా?
ఓకే, ఓకేనండి. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
Next. Okay, let's go to Monica and let's create a one record. So tell me one of your name, student name, one person name.
Okay.
Tell your name, anyone.
Rohit, sir.
What is the name?
Rohit.
Rohit.
Avun, sir.
Okay, Rohit. So educational B.Tech. So now who logged in? Monica logged in, and Monica as a reception, she creating your record. Think in that way. She is creating your record. Okay. Like that, she entered all the details and finally she saved it. Nice. Okay. Now you can see who is the owner. First time and last time I have given RG. Monica is the owner. Okay. And here who created?
Monica.
Monica created. Okay. Monica created. Monica is the business users. Okay. Monica created. And now go back. Just refresh. There Monica created one record. Whose record? Rohit record. Now I see, I logged in here in this browser. I logged in, right? I can see that record also. See here, Rohit record. Who created this one? Monica. Who changed this one? So Monica. Can you see? And now suppose if I change this one, click on owner, and if I change it from Monica to Mohan, save it. Okay, now so I can change the owner field value on the record Mohan 9. Okay, who modified the last modified at this time? Who created? Monica created.
Monica.
Okay, login as a Monica in this browser. Just refresh this page. Now Monica logged in, and see here Monica also can see this one. So Mohan 9th batch is changed. Okay, last modified by Mohan at this time, but created by this one. Okay. So now from this one, what you understand? This is account. What is this one? SalesForce account or org. SalesForce org, I can say it. How many users are there or whatever it may be? This is a storage. Everything. It contains everything. And now it contains what? Objects, tabs, okay, fields, all things, and X. Okay, all records for all objects. All items are all features. Salesforce given features left side in setup bar. Okay, and who can see? Users. These are what? Mohan. One user. Next, two. Monica. So, okay. Who are these? These are users. Users can see all data. Every user, if they have permission, they can see. Based on the permissions, they can see all these equally. Everyone can see same thing. Suppose these are who users, right? If any one user creates any one record, that is viewed by other users as well. Okay. users. Okay, Mohan, Monica, like that. Different users are there. So business users are there and developers are there. Okay, that's it. Business users and developers, only both are there. Okay. So they can create, modify all these things. Generally, so business users can use are called as end users and they can use this application, and developers or admins, they can implement or configure that applications. Okay, and generally that is the thing. Okay, how customers data can be stored? Customers data can be stored in what? Records. So records are nothing but generally customers data we can store in the records. That means students data we can store in the records by creating a object. Okay, did you get a clear picture about okay number of users in a org? You can see all other things by seeing this picture. Any still you have any confusion? Okay, what is the use of owner? Actually, who is this owner? Now tell me one more thing. I would like to ask a question. So you are VLR, right? You are student for VLR. I mean to say we okay, and VLR people's receptionists want to store their your data. Okay, regarding all these things they will store definitely. And so reception is there. Generally, Monica only reception for VLR, right? Now you have any questions with respect to training, with respect to documents, with respect to any other things, your personal things. Okay, so who will clarify and your payment details? So to whom you can ask the question? Receptionist or not? VLR receptionist, Monica, right? If you have any questions with respect to payments or with respect to any other things, generally you can ask questions to Monica. Okay, that means who is the ownership for your ownership is what taken by Monica only. Okay, generally Monica can take the ownership of you because why she needs to clarify anything from your end. That's why the owner will be so Monica. Like that, so many other business users are there in the VLR, right? Same way. Okay, but I don't add all other business users because so your representative is what? Monica only. Now let me ask the question. So many business users are there. Veena. Let's see. Okay, now Johnny, Veena, Srini, all these are what? Different business users, and they are working in a different departments, and we have created records, user records for them also, but departments are different. Okay, and Monica is taking the ownership of Salesforce SFDC, and Veena and Johnny taking another course. See here, let's see here. SFDC means Salesforce. That means Salesforce related inquiries and your data can be taken care by Monica only. Your okay, and Veena and Johnny is taking care. So AWS students and Srini taking care SaaS. Think in that way. That means what? SFDC related things, any things. So any for this batch, if any SFDC student is ready to join, okay, and the data can be taken care by Monica only, not by Veena, not by Johnny. Okay, and AWS technologies. So ownership is what? Veena and Johnny. Who is the owner? Veena and Johnny. And for Srini, so a SaaS technology is taken care by Srinu. Now, who is the owner for SFDC students? Monica is the ownership. Ownership means what? Anything which is related to that one can be taken care by that person. That means anything which is related to Salesforce students, that is taken care by Monica. That is called ownership. anything which is related to AWS students, that is taken care by Veena and Johnny, like the same. That is called ownership. Now, for SFDC in Oxford University, think these are the business users in the Oxford University. Think in that way. Okay, just assume it. Okay, among these users now, Monica is the ownership, so taken care. So for Salesforce technology. Okay, so let's go, and that's why Monica I have. That is called ownership. Generally, in your family in India, so who is the owner? Our father and mother. Generally, those are the owners, right? That means what? If you want to pay fees, okay, school fees, educational fees, everything, so can be taken care by our owner. Who is the owner? Our owner is what? Our parents only, our owners. Same way. So here also ownership means, so who is taking care? So these peoples, okay, those persons are called owners. Clear? Still any confusion or still any questions? Tell me, guys. అర్థమైందా అవలేదా? ఇంకా క్వశ్చన్స్ ఉన్నాయా? ఉంటే అడగండి. In real time, here users are there, right? In real time, thousands of users are there. Remember, if it is a big project, thousands, 10,000, 5,000, like that, thousands of users are there in real time if it is a big project. Okay, next, different users for different business. Okay, let me ask the question. I want to create, okay, I want to create, so Veena record and Johnny record also, user record. These are users and I want to create. Now tell me the navigation.
Go to setup and search in
Okay.
for manage users and click on users.
Right answer. Search for manage users, click on users, so you can see many number of user records. Okay. But for other standard objects, how to create records? Question to you. How to create records for other standard objects?
Setup.
From the tab. Right answer. From the tab, you can create records for other standard objects. Let's go to account and create one record, a dummy record, no problem. Just create. Okay, and if you want, you can fill all the details and save it. No problem. In assignment, I have given this one only. Fill all the details like that and save it. Just you need to be aware of these pages. That's it. And what is this account and all these kind of things I will explain later, not now. But just create records, two records for given assignment. Okay, for the given standard objects. So that okay, you can think, oh, it is like a normal custom object only. Same way we are creating records. That's how you need to think. Okay, like that. Nice. Next, that is done, guys. And currency, multi-currency. Next. Okay. So enable multi-currency. Okay. As of now, you are seeing only one currency on the records. Where is this one? Suppose if you add fees, where is the fees, guys? Fees paid, suppose, okay, 10,000 if paid, and save it. Okay, refresh. Generally, what it is displaying? Dollar, right? Suppose instead of dollar, I want to add some other things. Okay, some other currency I want. What you can do? Multiple currencies generally meaning is what? So this Oxford University. So you are working for Oxford University Institute, and it is located in India, USA, and UK. 3 countries. Am I right? India, USA, UK. 3 countries, right? So Indian peoples want to see only Indian rupees, and USA peoples want to see only USA rupees, and UK business users want to see UK rupees only, like that. UK symbols only. So how can we set up like that? How can we set up? Just go to, okay, that means we need to enable multiple currencies. So directly you can set any currency is there, generally it will not be there, right? So the first thing is what? You need to enable multiple currency. Step 1. Second step, okay, add necessary currencies. That's it. Let's go here, and before going to this one, where you can enable it, navigation, go to company information, there you can do it. So setup company information, you can do it. So you can search company, under company profile you can see company information, okay, and click on this one, company information, and edit. For the first time you can enable, okay. So you can see here, where is this one? Okay, so see here, yes, if you want you can change. This is single currency, directly from US to India. If you want to change, you can change it. Where is India, guys? Indian rupees, okay, you can change it, save it, okay. If you want to change, this is called single currency, okay. So but I don't want single currency, 3 currencies I want. Can you see here, rupees are there now, okay, rupees are there. Let's see now. Here you can change, edit it, and here currency local is there, right? There you can change it. Go to company information and change it. But if you change it, this one, so then that means what? The company is located. That means Oxford University is located in 3 countries. 3 country peoples can see only this currency. 3 country peoples can see only this currency, and that is not a right way. So what I can do, I need to add different currencies. That means each country business users, okay, if they add their students, they can see their own currency. That means USA business users can see their own currency. India business users are entering so student details. During that time they can see their own currency. Like that, UK business users are there and they are also entering their student details. Okay, and during that time they should see only UK currency, not India currency. So in that situation, what you can do here, can you see enable multiple currency, activate multi currencies? So this also should be active. Once you activate it and save it, it cannot be deactivated. Remember, it cannot be turned off. That means you cannot again deactivate it once you activate it. So click on save button. Okay, that's it. Now you have activated multiple currencies. That's it. So you have enabled multiple currencies. Step 2 is completed. Sorry, step 0, step 1 is completed. Next, step 2, add necessary currencies. Where we can add necessary currencies. Now, under company information, you can see here manage currencies. So previously, so this option is not available. Previously, under company profile, Okay, this option is not available. Manage currencies option is not available. But whenever you activated multiple currencies, after that only this option is available. After you enabled activate multi-currency checkbox, this option is displaying. So now click on this one. And now you need to add currencies. Okay, you need to add currencies. Currently, you have only one currency called Indian currency, conversion rate rupee. And if you want to add, right, so click on new button and currency type. So US dollars. So because my Oxford Institute is locating in US also, that's right. Currency rate with respect to 1 rupee, currency rate how much? 63 rupees or 70 rupees now? Or 0.7. You can see here, save it. You can see here. If 1 rupee is converted into dollar, how much? That is the meaning. 1 rupee is converted into dollar, how much, guys? 0.4 or something else. 1 into 70 by 100. 1 rupee is equal to $0.7. This meaning is. Am I right or wrong? Or you want to change this one accurate? So if you have any doubts, Google it. Rupee into USD conversion 0.014. 1 rupee is equal to 0.014 US dollars. So edit it. Edit rates button is the right, edit it. So here you can change. That's it. Okay. So that means what? 1 rupee is equal to 0.014 US dollars. So we have Googled it, get it. Okay. Like that, you need to add one more currency also. Okay. Let's see. Later we will see. Now you have added a currency, added a necessary currency. That is done. As of now, you have added so US currency, right? Now let's go here. You have added here, and you can see currencies. Okay, while creating a record, this field is created after you activated multi-currency. After you activated, this field is created by Salesforce. A new standard field which is created by Salesforce after you activated multi-currency. Okay, after you activated multi-currency, manage currency options is available, and also currency field is created, and you can change it to US dollars, change it. So 10,000 US dollars, right? So it should not be like that. Now, how many US dollars 10,000 means? 60, 100, 60 US dollars. Okay, 60 US dollars, around like that, right? 4,000, 120 US dollars. So you can see here, if business users in USA, if they are working and they are entering their student details, they can enter so 130, so like that US dollars, and it is converted into Indian rupees like 9,285 rupees. Salesforce is converting this one, not me. Okay, corporate currency, that's why it is converted. Any questions till here? Multiple currencies. Let's go and go to another record. Okay, so what is the currency here by default? Edit it and you can see the currency. What is the currency? Indian currency. Suppose I want to change it to USA currency. That means suppose US people. Revati is joined in USA, same institute but USA, and US receptionist entering their data, and they can enter their dollars, $135, and here US dollars, save it. So You can see $135. In India, if it is converted, it's 9,642 rupees. Okay, like that. So your location, your institute is located in UK also. So next, what you need to do? You need to add UK dollars also. UK, what is that mean? UK, Ukraine, Uganda, British dollars or UK dollars? How can I say?
Pound.
Pounds.
Pound. UK
Pound,
pound.
okay. UK, the first
GBP.
GBP అని కొంచెం Great Britain pound.
British pound, okay.
British.
Conversion rate, let's see here. $0.001. 1 rupee is equal to 0.001 pound. Okay, so and UK peoples are there, right? So what they can do for them, we have added this currency also. Suppose refresh this one and edit. Think. So Revati is UK and she joined in UK in Oxford Institute only. Now UK business users are the right, they can select so GBP, and here they can enter so these details like 80 or around UK pounds, save it. Okay, 7,000 so dollars she paid. So you can do it as 100 pounds. Okay, she paid 9,091 rupees. They can add like that. So that's called multi-currency, not one currency, multiple currencies. Okay. So now tell me guys, that's it. To activate or first by default, let me ask the question. So when you create an org, only how many currencies will be there? Question to you. When you create a new account, SalesForce org, how many currencies are there? Answer.
One.
Only one account.
Only one.
Only one.
Here we can change. Go to company information. You can go to company information and edit it, and you can change to local.
Multiple currencies.
It is not it's gone. That's what I told, right? You can't disable it here. So corporate currency, here it is there, right? Option. Right now you can't see, it's okay. But previously you can see, right? Corporate currency. So here corporate currency on the company information only you can see. Now where you can see that corporate currency, where you can see, you need to go to manage currencies. Okay, so here change corporate button is there, right? This one. Okay, you can add, so previously India is there, if you want you can add GBP like that, corporate currencies. So like that you can add. Okay, next, and once you added, enable multiple currencies. Now, so if I enabled or activated multi-currency, what will happen? So two options will be created. What are the two options? Two features will be created. What is the two features? One feature is under company profile, you can see manage currencies option. It will be created. Okay, there you can add multiple currencies. Next, on that record, okay, on any record, not only this object record, on any record. So you can see currency field. So currency field is created on any object record. So currency field will be created. That's it. Okay, that means field is created on any object only, and that will be displayed on record. I can say it as field is created on any object, and on the record it is displayed. So let's go to another one. Edit it, account object. So you can see currency field. Okay, account currency. So 3 currencies. So on any object, okay, the currency field is created and that will be available on the records. Okay, that's all about multiple currencies. Okay, so that's all for today, guys, and tomorrow we will continue. So just a recap what we have discussed in our today class. We have replaced the pick list value. Existing pick list values on existing records can be replaced with new values. For that one, what you need to create a new pick list value first, and after that one, so go to replace option on the pick list field and replace that existing value with a new value. While doing here, you have got so few issues, API name issues, all those things. You need to be taken care of all those things. Next, so after that one, you can deactivate the existing one because you have replaced it with the new one side, right? And new one is there, and old one you don't need. So old pick list value you can so deactivate it or delete it. Based on the business requirements, you can do it. Next. So next we have created user record. Generally, users are what? Business users, developers. Those are the users. Okay, and here we created one user also with that user license with that profile. You can remember that user license and profile, and what is the meaning you don't need to learn right now. I will explain later. Okay, and any user can share all the things which you are seeing. One user, whatever he is seeing, other users also they can see and they can modify based on their permissions. Okay, and we have seen the example that owner record change. Okay, so owner record value you can change it because here I have created one more new user. That is the reason. Monica user I have created. You can change the owner also. And I showed you once another business user logged in how they can see. However, we are seeing, okay, however other users are seeing same way, they can other users also see. All users can see almost in same. So next, ownership I explained. Taken care is nothing but taking care of the student generally. So in this project, right, taking care of the students are nothing but ownership. That we explained. And next, currencies. We have seen multiple currencies and corporate currencies. We changed the corporate currency and showed you. And I showed you multiple currencies activation and creation, and on the records how we have so manually can change the currencies also I showed you. Okay, so that's all for today, guys. Any questions?
This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so the question is how to create a custom field on standard object. Okay. Am I right? That is your question, right? How to create custom field on standard objects. Okay. Actually, I thought to tell, but I forget. It's okay. So for how to go to standard objects, go to any standard object, customize, go to any standard object. I want to go to accounts. See here. Go to fields. Okay. Click on the field section. Here you can see. So fields, right? Click on new button. That's it. You create a custom field here that I have created. Okay. Same thing. Data type selecting next finally. So where you can see option fields option you see here itself. Clear? Once you create and go to the tab, go to the record and see that custom field. Clear?
Yes, sir. How we can create a record, sir, for this field?
For field you cannot create a record. On the record field will be available. So for field you can assign values. That is the proper sentence. Field ki record create cheyaledu. వాటి మీద ఫీల్డ్ ఉంటుంది, ఫీల్డ్ లో వాల్యూ ఎంటర్ చేస్తారు.
ఓకే ఓకే.
అంటే ఫీల్డ్ ఎక్కడ ఉంటుంది, ఇక్కడ ఎక్కడో దగ్గర వస్తుంది, అవునా? రికార్డ్ క్రియేట్ చేస్తారు, ట్యాబ్ నుంచి క్రియేట్ చేస్తారు. ట్యాబ్ క్లిక్ చేస్తే న్యూ బటన్ వస్తుంది, న్యూ బటన్ ఇవి ఎగ్జిస్టింగ్ రికార్డ్స్ లేకపోతే నార్మల్ రికార్డ్స్ వస్తాయి. ఓకేనా?
Okay, sir.
ఎస్. పద్మ